Hey guys, this is your favorite neighborhood gambler, Moss Money. Thanks for clicking on my video. If you're into gambling, if you're into winning money at gambling, hell, if you love talking Eagles, this is the channel and the videos for you. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, tell a friend to tell a friend, and enjoy the shows. I've never seen this, and we just talking about things we've never seen. I've never seen the shit that happened between USA and Canada on
Mhm.
ice hockey. That shit was dope. That shit was fucking dope. Now I get it. There's some. I
Oh,
went
it's
and read. I
100.
went and read the story. Let me bring up the story so make sure I'm politically correct about how we portray the story about what the hell's going on. So what came about? If you guys didn't know, U.S. and Canada had a ice hockey, and I'll show the footage here, but it was like it was a bar fight, pretty much. It was on site. Is really what it was. But what unfortunately there was some political issues in the background. Um, there was an issue because of Donald Trump's and his threat of major tariffs against Canada, and then the Canada Prime Minister attacking back, and then disrespect of the national anthem. So there are once you get into the political conversation, and we know we have emotions can run high, right? Whether you're patriotic or not, they just do, and that's kind of probably what kind of happened. But I love the game. Like it was like I love the fact that we understood on both sides what was about to happen, and then we went and played hockey, and then the U.S. beat your ass anyway, right? So here is footage. I think it's almost a minute long, but here is footage of what happened versus U.S. and Canada. And if I'm in the stands, there probably fights in the stands too. To be honest with you, um,
Well, we're there in Canada, so
yeah, but that
but
don't
they're
mean
back. They're
nothing.
back in. They're in Boston tomorrow, so we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, that ain't gonna be good either.
That's so it's gonna be. It's gonna be. It's gonna be
You know what type of
lights,
cats are in
camera,
You
lights,
know what
camera,
type of
action.
cats are in Boston, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
man. Let's check it out. Oh
Out
man.
there, and Sam Bennett, who
Ah, we're skipping.
that was the second fight, right?
Yeah, is that me? Let me see if I stop and play.
and Sam
Maybe it's the video.
Hmm.
Yeah. So pretty much, I'm not gonna play with it because it looks like my video's messing up. But pretty much, what happened is in the first 4 minutes, there was like 4 or 5 fights,
Less
and
than that. Less than
it was
that.
it
It's
was
like
less than
yeah,
yeah.
30 seconds is three fights in 30
Yeah.
seconds.
So you know how they do the face off, drop the puck. Well, instead of them, as soon as they drop the puck, they drop the gloves,
Yeah.
right? And they got right at it. But I love the. I mean, it made hockey look exciting. Obviously, possibly for the wrong reasons, right? Because of the motivation and factors behind it. But from a sports fan and from a sports like, bro, that was nuts.
Yeah.
Like that was I've never seen anything like that in my life. Like I've never seen anything like that in my life. And you just said they're coming to Boston and they were booing the national anthem in Canada. What you think gonna happen in Boston?
Yeah. It's gonna be. I mean, I guess I guess the word is all publicity is good publicity. I guess even if it's negative.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of roll the carpet out. Obviously, this was a political response. I'm not really into the whole pre-planning this of the players. Like it wasn't
Yeah, that's what
organic.
it sounded like. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was more like, I even heard that there was discussions or text messages that this is what's going to happen and this is what we're going to do. Because the players really didn't have anything to do with what the fans were doing, right? Like
Right.
I guess if you want, you're trying to make it energized, you're trying to, make it more like a, defend your country type thing. But these are our like let's look, these are our allies, guys. I don't want the world to get confused about what's really out here and who our friends are. Canada is our neighboring ally, and somehow the government has got us to think that they're our enemy. In sports, of course, right? We make sure is that, but I think in reality we think that they're our enemy, and it's a rough place. Uh, it's now bled into the sports area and arena, and I'm sure tomorrow we're going to hear a lot of boos during the Canadian national anthem. And is this the
For
start
sure.
of Canadian USA beefs? Like, all right, whatever.
It was really USA Russia, right? With the in hockey, it goes back to the
Well,
Olympics.
it was Russia everything until this week. If we be honest, it was never Russia anywhere. Then this week, we're now I guess we're allies with Russia.
Yeah,
That's what the, that's what the,
yeah.
that's what the president's saying. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know where. Yes, but it used to be against Russia. I don't. I mean, I'm just being honest with you.
I don't got too much hockey knowledge, but I do remember a big deal about Russia in the
For
Olympics.
sure. That was
Um,
flexing power. We're out
yeah,
here flexing power to the little brother. It's like, come
yeah,
on,
that's true.
guys. Like,
Yeah,
come on, y'all. Like, what do you mean? But
yeah.
hey,
Like
it's
I said,
entertaining.
politics get people charged up, man. They get
It's
the people
entertaining. The
charged up.
ratings are gonna go up. I'm sure tomorrow everybody's gonna be watching it and see what's gonna happen in the first 3 minutes. Is Canada gonna try to get their lick back? And are they gonna obviously Boston fans, whoever's gonna be in the stadium is gonna be booing the Canadian anthem, national anthem. I guess this will linger for a little bit. Um, but hey, it's the world we live in right now. Everybody, make sure they have their seatbelts on. Um, what's the when you get on the ride, the roller coaster, make sure your harness is strapped down because we about to go in for a ride with this these next few years, brother, for sure.
Don't 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 let old POTUS show up in Boston now.
I'm sure he's trying to figure out if he's going to be there or not.
Don't let him show up
'Cause
all in
he,
Boston now.
he's a man that's not going to miss an opportunity. So I
Yeah,
wouldn't be surprised.
that's what just popped in my head.
Correct. I would not be
You see
surprised.
something with a lot of cameras and lights and action,
He's
and
there
you show up. Oh, that is going to supercharge that base
for
big
sure.
time,
For sure.
big
And
time.
I wouldn't be surprised if he does show up.
Yeah, well, honestly, it'd probably be in his best interest if he did. Not saying good or bad the outcome, but just adding fuel.
For sure.
Him being there would be in the best interest for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
For his brand. For his brand, for sure.
And for his brand, and I think for the folks that are going to be in that building, they'll get that jolt of that USA if they see Trump in there, that patriotic USA other side of the country type deal.
What's so funny is that
Huh?
the players really don't got nothing to do with it.
No,
They're just the
but we don't. But honestly, we don't know because we don't know who's. Some of them. Some cats are really patriotic. You know what I mean? Some of them. Some of them wear their their country on their sleeve. Some of them have family and military. So like we don't really know. We don't know.
I get you, but it's caused by us though. That's why it's weird. It's caused by us. We put tariffs on them. Their fans booed us because it's like, what the fuck are we doing? We're supposed to be friends. Like, what are you doing? And that's where the boos come from. And don't forget, these players play for your probably play for the Flyers. Like
some of yeah.
You know what I mean? You got McDavid that's on there. You got big stars that's on there.
But as we change sports though, when you think about it, like I said, when they put that USA on their chest, it's a little different. I mean, think about NBA basketball. You know what I mean? How that focus shifts when you go on the world stage. Yeah. So that's why I say it could. We can speculate and we could talk about it, but who really knows? Who really knows behind the scenes there? You know what I mean? But fun thing to watch. It was definitely.
I'll be tuned in for the circus tomorrow.